Welcome in, legends. Broken in pieces, watching you fade away. More than you ever loved a day. Yo, X, what's cracking, bro? Ever loving kind. What's everybody up to on this Saturday evening? Evie, what is crack-a-lackin', peoples? Would never hope to tame. Oi, this is my song. All right, so it's not my voice, but it's my words. I just made it with AI. That's why I'm allowed to play it. James Robbo, Outback AI. Evie again, Xvel. At home? Yeah, having a good night, mate. Oh, yeah, nice. Bit of golden eye. Bit of golden eye on the grey nurses. Gunhead. Thank you. I created this song. That's why I'm allowed to play it on here. Oh, it's so good what you can do. So, like, I wrote this song. These are my words. But, like, it's just crazy what you can do with AI now. This song's called Chasing Dragons. Matt Hobb, what is going on? Hey, Biff, are you friends with people that go to the boneyard? I mean, random question, but generally not. Do you want to hear another one? Just a quick one. This one's called Did It For My Blood. Jess, what is going on? Yeah, good gunhead, mate. Yeah, it's crazy. Schoolyard turn prison yard. Ah, that's enough of that. What's everybody up to? Anywho. It sounds so quiet now. Antonia, how you going? Cunnings, Anna, what's everybody up to? Anywho, on this Saturday evening, 10:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for only a couple more hours, then it's Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Luke Dempsey. Oh, don't do that. Microphone's not even on. Microphone's not even on here. I just got to go let my dog in because he's been a sook. Come on, you big bloody sook. Was that yummy, was it? He said yummy, was it? Would you want to say hello to everybody? That's what that is. All good skis. Yeah, no, I figured it out. Onto it. That was a test. Congratulations. You all won. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Yeah, good boy. And you can say hello. All right. Want to say hello? Want to say hello? Well, here's your bullfed. Where's your bullfed? Why isn't it showing your face? Oh, there's your bullfed. It's my dog. Duka, what is crack-a-lackin'? What's the prize? What's the prize? You heard it's 420? I don't know who's telling you that, but they're probably telling you the right thing. I don't know. Don't believe the hype though. It's 2025. You can identify as a rabbit as you want. What sort of dog? He is a big dog. Nah, he's an American Bully XL. Extra large. And yes, that is Pussy Poo. Here's a big dog. He's in the 70 kilo bracket. Actually, sometimes when he runs and jumps on you, he knocks you over all the time, actually. Just having a mung. What are you munging out on? What'd you have for dinner or for tea? Depends where you're from. Hex, how you going? I had KFC. That's a rarity for me. Didn't used to be a rarity, but it's a rarity these days. Mark Patterson, what are you doing, Patto, brother? Gummy bear time? Oh, yeah, who doesn't love a good gummy bear? Data centers are going to be jailed. That's why the big recruit. Yeah, what's going on with them data centers? Maybe they got Desi working there. Nah, I'm joking. I'll shut up about Desi. Where are you, Desi? Cunning linguistics. Baked beans. Hey, there's nothing wrong with baked beans. Your girlfriend's 470 kilos. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no shit. What is the deal with putting cabbage in a twister? When did that happen? Like, I remember the time when people were doing bloody armed robberies to get lettuces, but they got cabbage in their twister. What the hell? Oh yeah, how good are those hot and spicy boneless pieces? Did you try the new something batter, fried batter, some things? I don't know, but they were good. Who's a super welterweight? Junior welterweight. That used to be me. That dog's a whole weight division up from me. Wait, are you fighting? What are you mad about? Wait, Jethro, are you fighting tomorrow? I need to know this. And then I'll follow up with my next question. The cookie dough ones. Yes, that's them mofos. And they've actually got chocolate in the center of them. They're pretty good. There you go. KFC food review. I will do, Evie. I will do. My beautiful mum. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? She could be in the live. Mumsy, are you here? Let's send Mumsy a message saying, "Hey, Janet." I said I'm live, Mum. I should tell her I won Tats Lotto or something. That'll get her on here straight away. No, I shouldn't do that. No, I won't do that to her. Data centers will be data centers. Chilling with a guitar. What is going on? Wings, wings, wings. I love a bit of wings. What have you been up to chilling with a guitar? My old brother from another mother. Dancer, how you going? I'm not sure if Mum's here yet, but I'll just send her a message. How did I get diagnosed with MS? What made me get a test? All right. I think I've told this before, but I'll tell it again if you want to hear it. So I was actually in prison at the time. And so this is around 2013. And I was at MRC and we used to play inter-yard football. So we used to play A yard against B yard. And well, A yard never used to play, actually. It was always B yard against C yard. But anyway, I was playing that. I was playing forward. Someone kicked the ball to me. And I was running with the ball. I had a couple of bounces. And then I thought, I'm going to have a kick. I went to have a kick and it was like my kicking leg just forgot how to kick. It was the weirdest thing ever. And I actually fell over. And I was like, oh, that was random as. But I put it down to maybe taking too much Suboxone illegally in prison or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, got the ball again. Same thing happened again. I was like, oh, this is random. I'm jumping off now. And then about a week later, I was training at the gym that's in the middle of the yard, and all the gyms in the middle of the yard are cable weights and stuff like that. Well, all the gyms in every prison are cable weights. And yeah, same kind of thing. Like my right hand just gave way, on my left hand it was actually. And I just thought it was random. And then so I told the doctor about it, and I was actually having trouble with my bladder at the time, and I was peeing sometimes up to 27 times a day. And it was pretty scary. And but the scariest thing was, so I went to have an MRI scan done, and I went to have a ultrasound done on my bladder because I was having sporadic pees and peeing a lot and stuff like that. And then it actually took so long for the results to get back. And then when the results came back, the doctor was like, sit down. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm right, mate. I'll stand up. He's like, no, you're going to want to sit down. I was like, no, I'll stand up. Anyway, he said, we've found 8 or 9 spots of grey matter on your brain. But your ultrasound was sweet, and left it at that. I was like, what do you mean, mate? What are them fucking grey spots on my brain? He said, I don't know, mate. I'm not a neurologist. We have to wait till you get to neurologist. worst thing he could have ever told me. All I thought was I had fucking 8 or 9 brain tumors, and it took me 9 months to get to that neurologist, and then it took another 12 months of testing after that to get my diagnosis. And let me tell you something. If you haven't had a lumbar puncture before, you are very lucky. You don't want one of them suckers. Anyway, that is how I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So even still right up until my diagnosis, I thought I had cancer or something like that. And then your neurologist was like, "Do you know what multiple sclerosis is?" And I was like, "No, not really, but I know we used to do the MS readathon at school." And yeah. Oh, that's good, Gunhead. Been ages, bro. So they seized 100 guns so far from sovereign citizen raids in the Desi manhunt. What BS? Listen, I'm just going to say this, right? I am going to say this. I'm trying to go back through the chat to see what I missed there, but I've missed way too much. So I called this. I called this weeks ago, and I said, watch what these police do. They're going to start using this Desi name to start raiding people's houses that they couldn't raid before. Ring a ding ding. And now look, just saying, just saying. I called it. I called it. And The Simpsons is about to predict some more shit too, apparently. Chris Robertson, what's the go with Newport Phillip Prison in Little River? Is it private and still a stopover for prisoners and their way to other prisons? Nah, so the new prison is just a sentence prison. So they have MRC now, and MRC is pretty big. Like they've got heaps of new units there since the riots and stuff like that. So that'll just be a sentence prison. And because Port Phillip was a sentence remand prison, and it's always, oi, Tex, how you going, legend? And it's always dodgy, like having sentence prisoners in with remand prisoners because remand prisoners have more rights than sentence prisoners. And then, sentence prisoners start seeing all the remand prisoners getting all this shit that fucking they don't get. And it just causes grief anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but like, yeah. What about the hikers freezing outside their hut in Mount Bogon? They could have done with 500. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, yeah. Domo says, I'm curious. So apparently, tomorrow, well, which will be the next day in America. So on the 5th of October, um, apparently back in 2003, the Simpsons predicted the Tats Lotto numbers on this date. There's a newspaper clipping that says the 5th of October. It might be the 6th actually. And then the Simpsons conspiracy theorists are going wild about it. Stephen Spadotto says the anti-terrorism laws after 9/11 would have you locked up without evidence, just under suspicion. Hey, you know what? Let's rewind back 24 years ago, 24 and a half years ago, before 9/11. Remember what the world used to be like before that? Or actually, who remembers what the world used to be like? Like, nah, not having a drink. Cordial, mate, as always. Cordial as always. I'll show you. I'll show you if you want to have a look. There you go. Cordial. Cordial in the tumbler that my beautiful mum made me. Oi, There's some of that stuff that's like just blows my mind, especially the Donald Trump one when he's walking down the elevator and that sign falls that says the exact same thing on the sign that fell when Donald Trump was walking down the elevator with his wife. Wait, I missed it. I missed it, Jethro. Jethro, did you tell me? Jethro, did you tell me that you were fighting in MMA tomorrow? Did you say that? And are you from Albury Wodonga? It's a little bit of my stomping ground. A little bit. Little bit. Andy Turbo, what's going on? Hey, where's AB? I'm going to send him a message too. Oi, that dude, legit best manager in the world. Let's go, Jethro. Yeah, fuck yeah. Wait. Man, this chat goes way too quick and I miss it. I fucking miss it. Wait. Jethro. Yeah. Yeah. What about Diddy? Diddy only got 4 years, 4 years, 4 months, or 4 years, 4 years, 4 months, 4 years, 4 fucking years anyway. The Diddler. That's what they should call his movie. One of the Marvel characters, the Diddler. What what the fuck is AB? He's my manager, bro. And people think that his name is Anonymous Browser. It's not. If you read it, it's Anonymous. Anonymous. Anyway, that dude is a fucking legend. Ebsy, what's crack-a-lackin'? But did he do it? I don't know. Don't know. I know the oil stocks went down. Baby, his shares in the baby oil business, yeah, they lost a lot on the stock markets. Hey, he's got a family too, brother. I didn't tell him I was going live. Thank you. Oh, mate, it's hard. It's hard. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Oi, Jethro, can I please come to your fight, bro? Bro, can I please come to your fight? Obviously, it's somewhere around that area, I would say. Even if it's in Melbourne, can I please come to your fight, bro? Please, bro. Please let me come to your fight, bro. Michael Chandler, how you going, legend? James Dugan. Used to be a judge. Used to be a judge with that last name. Darcy Dugan. You know what? You'll never hear me say this about another judge. He was actually all right, that one. Actually cared about the prisoner population. Jethro. I need an answer, Jethro. Yes, Biff, I'm a Wodonga lad from back in the 90s. Oh, bullshit. Do we know each other? Thank you, Dylan. Andrew Smart says, did he sue the maker of his spirit line? Yep. Yeah, I can't believe he got that long. Yeah, yep. Darcy Dugan was all right. He actually He was the judge that introduced that, like, bring the prisoners into pensionage or the young kids into pensionage. Bring the young kids into pensionage, rather. Oh, you're in Tassie now? Wait, bro. Wait, bro. Can I come to your fight? If I can get to Tassie, can I come to your fight? Please, bro. I would love nothing more. It is one of my greatest passions is, most martial arts, but boxing is my all-time number one, and then MMA. Golden gloves at the Cactus Bar. Nice. Where am I at in the hype? I think I'm number 54 or something like that. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll find that there's a lot more going on in that Diddy situation. He's got a lot of footage of a lot of people covered in baby oil and, I don't know, probably doing things that you know what I mean? Some Diddy kind of behavior. I'd say that's a fair call too, mate. He is definitely 1v1 MX. Oh, Evie, I love the boxing too. How good is it, right? Now, you might hate on me a little bit for this, but Jake Paul has really, really done a lot for boxing. Now, hear me out here. This guy is kind of bringing boxing back to the forefront, and I like that about him. Do you know what I mean? The guy's anyway. Oh, yeah, Andy Turbo, you bloody legend. Just sent me phone for a fucking sixer. What's wrong, Dino, bro? You in the chaos. Yeah, I think he's doing well for boxing. Watching you fade away. Hamish. I'll tell you what, James Dugan, I've got an update tomorrow. No. I never said he was a boxer. You can even go watch this after I post this live. I said I love what he's doing for boxing. And I even said he's a bit of a... But... Watching you fade away. Can you ever love the day? Chris O. Or what about this version? You could almost drop this on YouTube. Met you in the chaos, thought I found my life. But you were dancing, yeah, to see me tonight. I gave you all my heart, tried to be your cure. Love ain't enough When the diligence got you. Watching you fade away. I've been good. Hi, I am new here and definitely not Hamish. That's good as. Old school cranny boys. Fuck yeah, let's go. MPB. Boof. Ever loving can. Oi, how good's this song? Drip through my sand. Be your girlfriend. Oi, I wrote this song. This is my song. It's not me singing. My words though. Watching you fade away. FCK. I'll never love in kind. Hi Chaos, do you believe in a creator? I mean, I guess so. I guess I do. Double black Smirnoffs here with Peri Peri Pizza. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think she must have got her car confiscated or something. She's like sticking to TikTok videos and shite. What time do I usually go to sleep? Oh, shit. Fuck, it varies. Like last night I was asleep at 10 o'clock. The night before I probably went to sleep at 3 o'clock. I do YouTube. We tend to do the late nights. Hey Biff, do you think the Broncos will storm tomorrow? Storm! Me. Yeah, mate. Suno. The Ring Stinger Challenge. What the hell is the Ring Stinger Challenge? The Ring Stinger Challenge sounds fucking challenging. Tex. Doing. What's doing there? What's doing there, lad? Hey, if you know, you know. That's how you know. That's all I'm saying. That's how you know someone knows. What's doing there, lad? What's doing in that? What's doing in that? I swear, that's the most said fucking words in prison. What's doing in that? What's doing in that? Will I ever be doing a video on Christopher? Nah, he's still alive and got his own story to tell and fucking, yeah. How many hours a day do you spend editing and working on videos? Are you the taxation department or no? A lot. A lot. A lot. Biff, I got a question. Can you please answer? Is it true that there is radiation in medical cannabis? My neighbor keeps saying so. I just wanted to ask you. Does your neighbor wear tinfoil hats? I just wanted to ask you that. What's the Oz Desi staring at after? Yeah, I don't know. Who do you reckon he's going for? Storm? Broncos? It's probably how he got out of there on a Brumby or something. I'm going to rub it in, getting back on the hog again. Oh, don't even. Oi, I'll show ya. So Tex. Oi, the day I went to buy my fucking Statesman, this was the other option, my friend. Fuck, bro. You're going to say, bro. But don't worry. It's still there. You know what? And if I wasn't moving into my new house, which I can't wait so I can set up my new studio, I would have definitely got it. But I'm smarter these days. Can you hear my dog snoring? Poor, wash your bum, bro. You stink too, bro. All right, now Tex, I don't want no hate. You've just got to say that you're proud of me that I didn't go waste my money. I know, and I don't mean wasting it because it's on a Harley, but just be proud of me, big bro. You ready? Oh, it's a fat boy low. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Damn, it's going hard in the chat now. Friggin' fucking Nicole Kidman and fucking Keith Urban's off to the fucking sick bay and fucking whinge. The ring stinger is an extremely hot piece of. Oh, I have seen the ring stinger challenge. Must be the chronic. Oh, nah. I don't even know. Just fucking yeah. Could be. I know it is a nice bike, isn't it? Fuck. Well, I don't mind the rat rod choppers as well. Like a bobber. You mean like a bobber style fucking rat rob? Rob. Do I own a ute? What is with all these questions? No, I don't. I don't own a ute. I've got a couple of cars, but neither of them are a ute. Yeah, don't like the 96s, bro. Oi, but I don't mind the diners. I just don't like what they did with the fucking new diners. I don't like that. It took away the whole diner look. Don't get me wrong. I love a diner too. I really fucking love a diner. I don't know. So go and Google Simpsons Tats Lotto conspiracy, but you better hurry because it's like nearly happening. Text, don't be like that, bro. Don't be like that. Do you know? I'm not gonna lie to you. The best bike I ever owned, Tex, was a '96 Softail. Fucking best bike, I swear to God. That thing, rain, hail, or storm, would get me a million fucking miles, and everyone else's bikes would be breaking down, and not mine. Best bike ever, and was the first year, if you know, you know, that Harley Davidson went to fuel injection. Just saying. No sound. I got sound. Sound. What about the Snake Eyes movie? Oh no, this fucking Charlie Kirk shit's going right off, isn't it? Oi, chilling with the guitar. Are you still in here, my friend? Simpsons are Freemasons? I wouldn't know. I've never met any of them. Because my name's Leif, people used to ask me, oh, what's that short for? What's your real name? And I used to say Bartholomew Aloysius. Damn. Don't worry. One day soon, Texan. One day soon, mate. Charlie Kirk's alive and well. Reckon he tunneled out of there? Or what about this? Did you know that Charlie Kirk's wife was introduced to Charlie Kirk by Donald Trump? She was a Miss USA pageant winner. And if you know, Donald Trump is the one that fucking runs the Miss Universe USA fucking la-di-da stuff. And he introduced her to Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I don't know. We need Candace Owens on this Desi case. I'm at a point, right? So I got to a point. Now I need to ask you guys. I've got 77 people in here. Let's just go thumbs up or thumbs down, right? Do you guys want me to do major Desi updates? Thumbs up or thumbs down? All constructive criticism taken on board too. But just know that I get the goods. And I just said the other day, I'm not posting anything again on fucking Desmond Freeman unless it's cracking groundbreaking news. And as a matter of fact, the only thumbs up, nice. And I'll tell you something, I need a thumbs up for this as well, right? Because the thing is, right, I am, oh, whoa. Well, I got a couple of thumbs downs. I don't know. That's a pretty good ratio. But don't worry, guys. I take it all on board and I get it, right? And so someone said to me, why are you doing so much Desi stuff? Blah, 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 political, all this. I am the least political fucking person you know. Yeah. If it wasn't illegal to tell you what happens on voting day with me, I would tell you. But I care dicks about fucking any of that shit. But I do prison and crime content, right? That's what I do. But also, this Desi situation is going on right in my freaking backyard. And yeah, I just feel like, especially, you know that. No, I'm not even going to say it. Got to wait till the next update. Yeah, all right, Dino. I get that, right? But this is your page as the viewer just as much as mine. And believe me, I honestly 100% believe that. And I wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for you guys. So it's always important for me to gauge what you guys are into, what you're not into. Generally, the views will dictate what people are into and what they aren't into. But that's not always the case. So just because someone's watched something doesn't mean they've enjoyed it. And believe me, guys, like I always say, this is our page. It is our page. And like I always say this too, we are the best fucking community on YouTube. And I say that with my hand on my heart. And yeah, I honestly believe that this community that we've got right here is the solidest community on YouTube. And that's right, Jace. That's right, mate. And so that's exactly right. So a lot of people will tune in and watch me because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to Can I just be the lady from the Daily Mail, like, but with no hate, just for a moment? Can I just be her for a second? I need something to put on my head as hair. You ready? You ready? No laughing. Hi, I'm Bonica J. And I'm about to tell you the news on Parapunka. So today in Parapunka, as you can see, I'm sitting in my car. There's Desi's house over there. You see the house? That's a house. And there's a car and a dog. And if you look, you can see that's where Desi ran off into the bush. Tomorrow on the Daily Mail, in my car, I'm going to show you where I seen a spider. And the spider was just over there, and it was a huntsman. And that's crazy because Desi's a huntsman. And if you ask me, I have new evidence that Desi was on the grassy knolls and was definitely the person who took out JFK. Now, since we're still on that, since we are still on that fact, I just thought that I would let you know that it has just been reported in, as I am the reporter for the Daily Mail, that Desi Freeman was the prime suspect in, hang on, we're just hearing it now. Yes, Desi Freeman actually flew bin Laden. Hang on. He picked up Osama bin Laden. Like, oh my God, lady. What else? What else do you want to stick to this man? Literally, tomorrow on Daily Mail. Ready? If you have seen the movie Die Hard, you have seen Desi. Desi would say he's Rambo. I would say he is John McCain. Anyway, sorry. Can't help it. Nah. MPA, she didn't. Yeah. Next thing you know, I swear, that's the next news update. She'll be like, just in, guys, Charlie Kirk and Desi, same tunnel. Same tunnel, Desi. Charlie Kirk, Desi. Shut up. That was horrible. Bloody hell, Dino, you've got your bloody criticism pants on tonight, don't you, mate? Tell me what you really think, Dino. Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell. If you need to take your medication, it's almost medication time. I can't help it. I've got fucking AD, AB, CD, HD, AB, DD, FD, CD, DD, and OCD. Institutionalized. Yeah, I'm actually certain if you found Desi right now, he'd have a tinfoil hat on with an aerial in it and trying to find out what the fucking Simpsons Tats Lotto numbers are going to be tomorrow. Nah, you're right, Dino. I'm just, yeah. Can someone drop a link to Biff's Discord? Fuck, I can't do that right now. So, wait, maybe no. So, Oi, chillin'. If you go to my channel page, there's a link in my bio. But oi, chillin' it. Do you know what my email is, bro? Email me and I will email you the link. If you email me with your email, I'll email you my Discord link. My email is this: big BIG Biffs BIFFS gaming, obviously how that's spelled, at gmail.com. Big Biffs gaming at gmail.com. Email me. Boof, gun. Oh, look at that. Gunhead, you absolute legend. Look at that. Absolute legend. The Beaumont children, yeah. News just in. Desi Freeman's been harbouring Harold Holt for 60 years. News just in. Desi was a racist. Martin Luther King quite possibly was taken out by Desi. Desi built the hospital he was born in. Oh, that's gold. Oi, seriously, I was going to make a video on it. I still might make a short on it. But literally, if you guys have not read the comment section for my video where I said that the Daily Mail's trying to say that he was prime suspect, number one in the Silk and Miller, oh my God. The best comment section of, like, it is top 3 comment section of any video I've ever had. If you just want to have a good laugh, go and have a look in that comment section. Fucking Jesus. Yeah, I heard when they took the first photo of the moon, it was Desi Freeman's fucking barefoot toe prints. Oi, chilling it. Email me anyway, brother. Why is there no Desi tab in the Discord? Hang on a moment. I'm just going to message my manager and say that Sam has said that we should have a Desi part in the Discord, and I'm otherwise tied up at the moment. Can you hear my dog? He snores so loud. Wait, I'll be fair, Biff. The Desi updates are getting a bit much, starting to get a bit sick of them all over. All respect. I fucking, I love the, I need to know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, but like, yep, taken on board, taken on board. But listen, the truth is, like, I think I have more of a right to talk about this than any other YouTuber, just because I live in that area and have my whole life. And yeah, Mr. Reese, how you going? All is good, mate. Yeah, I reckon Desi's on a boat. Mary Jane update. Have I thought about writing a book? So to say I haven't would be a lie, but I just don't think that I'm ready to write a book yet, you know? No, listen, but I don't let people control my content. But like I said before, this is everyone's page. Do you know what I mean? And people like Val has been here since the start. People like Dancer have been here from the start. So so their opinions are important to me, and as you guys are, your guys' opinions are important to me. Do you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, both of them have been with me here on YouTube since the start. And that means a lot to me. Both Bluetooth for guys. Fuck yeah. And I'm a feedback demon. I love it. I love feedback. I tell my manager all the time, like, feedback, feedback, feedback. I need to know, because it's all about learning, and then like adjusting mistakes that you've made and not making it again. And yeah. Thank you, mate. It is to just it is. And the best community to just kick back and chill on a Saturday night. We'll put my AI song on.
Met you in the chaos, thought I found my life.
But you were dancing, dancing tonight.
I gave you all my heart.
Bro, you're the first person from Australia who's actually been in prison. Documentary about the underworld. Bush, thank you, mate. Broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. Oi, this is a fucking gold song. It's great to see your channel grow. You're a real one, Biff, and there's not many old school left. Oh, thank you, legend. Thank you. Best feedback. Oi, Biff, are those drink bottles you're using in the shop? No, so I can put them there. So actually, my mum makes these, and she did have a shop. So we could probably work that out. So these ones actually have a Bluetooth speaker. They're pretty fucking cool. It's not in there now, but you can see where it screws in at the bottom. Broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. Yeah, Hex, I'm a mod on Pado's channel. Oh yeah. I've actually. Oh, well, you'd know. You'd know. I've spoke to him a couple of times on his live. I got offered 10K for an interview, and no way I'll sell out. True? What's your interview about? What did I miss?
I gave you every sunrise. You chose the endless night. Now love feels like a battle that I can't get right. I hope you found your peace.
How much does YouTube pay me a month? Come on, bro. Or sis? How much tax do you pay a year? Night text, bro. I'll tell you what. I'll do my best to get them on my merchandise store. Interview was about similar stuff to the channel and stuff going on. No way I'll rat. Oh yeah, never rat. Thank you, Tex. Yeah. I've been trying to work out the missing Yunta kid. One thing that stands out to me in his picture, he looks like he's forcing a smile and not a happy kid. What's that one about? Have I ever come across these Eshe? Oh, bro. Bro. Oh, yeah, don't worry. And like I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I know people clip. Obviously, I had police confiscate every single piece of YouTube equipment I had. Just, I don't know what they thought they were going to find on there. It was quite funny, but it was annoying. Don't do drugs and crime and you won't do jail. It's as simple as that. Oi, Luke Hamilton, what are you doing, brother? Someone I went to high school with when I lived in frigging Cranbourne. Dino says I was a stripper in the 90s. Something's got a hold of me lately. No, I don't. Wait. I'll put some stripper music on for you, Dino. You ready? I'll piss off. What? I just can't get this. Sounds like that's like porn music. That's what it sounds like, if you ask me. Over 10K a month? Bloody hell. I'm not Spaniard. Eshe Adlai, Akfa, Oaken, NK. Balabat, Dalabat, Nullabot, Dalaba, Rillabil, Wallaby, Yellabit, Dillabit, Illabit. You know? Anybin, Rillabat, Willabil, Nullabo. Nullabo, Wallabat, Onabom, Salvain. Every cop is a criminal and sinners aren't saints. So I'm going to OnlyFans now? Nah, man. There ain't an amount of money to get my fat ass out. Don't do drugs before you commit crime. That's actually the best advice. Like, if you're still going to do crime, don't get yourself fucked up before you go do it. It's the dumbest thing you can ever do. You're setting yourself up for a fail. Yeah, oi. No, I'm not saying I got nothing bad to say about Spaniard. Got nothing bad to say about him. Whatever, you know what I mean? If this shit and all that gets you through, whatever, you know what I mean? My hat goes off to the bloke. He's doing his hustle. It's working. Good on him. Yeah. So here's the truth. Shout out to all the ex-prisoners that do YouTube. 100%. Also, shout out to all the new crime channels on YouTube. Shout out to all them guys. I got nothing but love. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, look, I am being 100% sincere when I say this. I respect Spanian's hustle, and I mean that, and I say that with 100% sincerity. Spanian isn't a crim like me. I mean, look, not that it's a competition, but the truth is, well, we're two different crims. Do you know what I mean? I'm a serious violent offender. I mean, he used to rob servos and shit. Like, we're two different criminals that did two different lots of crime. Do you know what I mean? Respect to him. No, he's not. So I don't know. I just seen this. Yeah, I don't even know. We're not even talking about this. Do you ever follow Aussie rap back in the day? Yeah, bloody oath. What do you mean? How back in the day, like by SB or that far back? Favorite Aussie boxer? Fuck, bro. Lester Alice was the best. So I did a little bit of boxing when I was younger in Benalla, and so yeah, we had some good boxers down there. I don't know if you heard of Daryl Dale. Of course, you've heard of Daryl Dale. You're from that area, bro. And if you were Golden Gloves in my area in that area, you've 100% heard of Daryl Dale. We actually had David Tour. David Tour came and trained at our gym. He was one of my favorite fighters. Jeff Fennick, all time fucking legend. Lester Alice, just all legends. You know what I mean? Johnny Famishon, old school legend. Bro, I could go on forever about boxing, to be honest. It started as a crim channel. You're talking about my channel. It's still a criminal. It's still a true crime channel, prison channel. Bliss and Esso, yeah. I've seen um fuck Hilltop Hoods. Biff, did you boxer? Give us a meat pie and coke and shut the up. Biff, did you boxer Haikilu? Well, I don't know what that means, bro. Danny Green, yeah, absolute fucking weapon, legend. Costazu's boys, like, they're absolute stars at the moment, especially one of them, but both of them, exactly like their dad, just machines, can't knock them out. Cambosis, he was all right. He just got muffed up in America, but like, don't mind his fighting style. He, you know, Lester and Fennick. Yeah, definitely. Oi, Lester Alice was something else, but I'll tell you something. So my dad's best friend, was Dave Russell, and if you know boxing, so Dave Russell was the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. So he's my dad's best mate. So my dad was actually engaged to his sister before he met my mum, but they remained good friends. I've actually got a photo somewhere of me with Dave holding his heavyweight belt. Yeah, Lester Ellis is pretty small. He's a short dude. I think he was welterweight. I think he only fought welterweight, which is fucking 70 kilos or something, 68. So I can't even remember. It's been that long. Somewhere around there. Oi, brother, 100%. Oi, bro, I'll even say it right now, bro. So, like, fucking Daniel Lovett, Porky Lovett, 100%. One of my fucking best boxers. New Luke will tell you, new Porky growing up. Um, Actually, I won't out of respect for Porky, but we used to go out a fair bit when we were younger, and I went to a fair few fights with Porky, and at the time our other mate used to fight as well, Matty Cooper, and he was pretty fucking handy too. Like, he was only an amateur at the time. Um, Porky went pro at 17. Yeah. Or Glenn Line says, I remember Dave bouncing back at the day. Where was that? At the Harp or fucking Ferntree Gully? You'd legit know my dad then, I reckon. You would know my dad. My dad's from that area and all my dad's brothers. How good was Guido Hatsis, bro? What made me lose weight, or how did I lose weight? So the same way that I still do now. I don't eat any sugar. My cordial is sugar free. I had a bit of a cheat meal today. I had KFC, but other than that, I eat once a day, and I do a type of ketosis diet where I only eat once a day. I don't eat any sugar, and yeah, I eat a portion meal once a day. Oi, LB, you bloody legend. Says wicked sick content, Biff, you legend. I have a question, bro. Did anyone with obvious mental disabilities come through prison? And if they did, how were they treated? Anyways, hope you're having a good night. Oi, LB, thank you, you bloody legend. And yeah, bro, happens all the time. So they closed down all the psych wards here in Victoria. And so unfortunately, the next go-to place for these people is to go to prison. So it's a very common thing. They actually have a select unit for these people in every prison. They call it an IDS unit. Port Phillip was Marlborough, and then Fishburn West. Um, MRC is Chilwell. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what I do. But I'm not gonna lie, like it's fucking torture every day. It's torture because like your brain tells you you're hungry, you want to eat something, you've got food there. But for me, it's a challenge. I like taking on any challenges that are, apparently mentally challenging as well. So for me, it's like a win when I don't know, I'm very competitive on myself, and so yeah, for me, it's like a win. Do they have vapes in? So that was something that only just started like becoming popular on my last sentence. So I got released. My last time I was in prison, I was released on the 27th of May, 2021. I haven't been back since. And yeah, so they were only just coming in then, but yeah, they're big commodities now, especially because they're small and they're round and easy to put places like in your nose and that. No worries. Night Trent, legend. Night Luke, you bloody legend. Oi, Gurkhan Ozcan. Oi, let me tell you something, bro. So I actually knew Gurkhan as well. So I was locked up. The dude's a fucking funny legend. And yeah, that dude was a good kickboxer, bro. I've done a fair bit of prison with old Gurkhan. Yeah, behind your ear, gunhead. Yeah. Psych wards here let you smoke, but not let you vape before they close. Yeah, how silly is that? I think there's some like there's some prisons. Hey, the prisons in Tasmania, you're allowed to have Xboxes. Yeah, is that true or not? Wait, are there no more psych wards in Victoria? So that there is not many. Most of them are closed down. So what they have Thomas Embling, which is the home for the criminally insane. That's not just a psych ward. The craziest of the craziest people are there. And I've been there for 2 days. And let me tell you, when you go somewhere and you know you don't belong somewhere, that was the fucking place. I'm telling you, when on a mission, lad, how you doing? the first person I spoke to at Thomas Embling, and true story, males and females at the Thomas Embling prison. So male and females in there together. So there's a whole lot of reach around action. Anyway, the first person I spoke to in Thomas Embling legitimately was trying to convince me that they were Jesus reborn. That was my first induction into Thomas Embling. I was like, oh, good. Well, I am so glad that you came back then, Jesus. But anyway, I'm going to take off and load my cell up because I just got here, bro. And then the second person I spoke to was a female. And she told me if I gave her a smoke, she would give me happy times. Let's just say that. I was like, bro, where am I? Where am I? Oh yeah. So you can have if oh yeah, you can have Xboxes. So you can have you can have Sony PlayStations. So you can have Sony PlayStations here. If you were still in prison when they had them, you can no longer buy them, but if you still have one, they won't take it off you. Oi, bro, I'm talking maximum security here in Victoria. Have Sony PlayStation 2s. Oi, I'm telling ya, I am fucking telling ya. Like I've been in psych wards before, yeah. I've done some stupid shit that ended me up in psych wards and had to spend a couple of days before they realized I probably shouldn't belong there. I was just having an episode. But I can tell you, like I've been in psych wards before. I've been in prison psych wards before, aplenty. Nearly every single maximum security psych ward there is here in Victoria, I've probably been there a few times. But let me tell you, you knew you didn't belong when you went to Thomas Embling. Like that was a different fucking world. Like I'm talking like people the self mutilation that was going on there. Fuck, probably shouldn't have said that, but I think I said it right anyway. But was next level. Like people were losing appendages and stuff. So yeah. I ended up in Wagga Wagga Psych Ward for a bit. Good times. Oh yeah. I ended up in fucking the one in Wangaratta. Fuck. Kerford. Good old Kerford. Even had my good old mum and my brother fucking try to drop me off there once and they wouldn't take me because they were like, no, 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 we don't want him. Yeah, good times. Made friends with a guy who told me he owned the moon and Elon Musk stole it from him. Good times, lad. Yeah, oi, bro. Good conversations. Good conversations. K Division was the drug unit for women. Oh yeah, yep. Where did you do? Where did you do? Dancer, may I ask? Are you talking about in Victoria? Because if I ask you if you know my auntie, you will definitely if you done prison and that's why I'm asking how old are you because like or you don't even have to tell me how old you are actually just tell me if you done prison in Victoria from any time from 1990 to 2010. Just tell me that and you will know. I'll ask you if you know my auntie. I've always thought that if you get locked in a psych ward I'd never get out. I'm not gonna fucking lie, bro. Like that's the worst thing. But I've never been on one of them holds. But there is people in there that are on them exact holds. Yes, Victoria. All right. So do you know Arnie Kim? Arnie Kim, her last name starts with W. And her girlfriend's name for a long time was Trish. People used to call her Trip and Trish. Trish and Kim. 100%. You definitely are going to give me a thumbs up on that one, I reckon. Oh, bullshit. Rona Heaney. We ever locked up with her? We ever locked up with Rona? I went to Maroon the mental ward. This chick was playing footsies with me, was telling me she was the wife of the guy who got in Minecrafted on the East Link a while back. Complete spinner. Yeah, like legend conversations there, like winning conversations every time. But hey, oi, that's like that's all love. Like what can I say? Like I've been there myself, you know? And I don't know why they closed the psych wards. I can't see any gain or loss or anything like that. Um, yeah. So I'll say her name, dancer. Yeah, Rona was in for murder 3. Yep. Oh, Rona. I was locked up with Rona. Bullshit. Everyone knows Rona. Rona Heaney. That's her name. First female serial killer in Australia. Yeah, definitely. Always interesting conversations in the psych wards. But yeah, legit, Luke. That's everyone's worst fear when they're there is that they're never going to get out. A mate tried to escape from a psych ward. Like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. He got checked out and injected. Yeah, bloody oath. There was this bloke who would talk about Area 51 and S4, but if you ever mentioned it, he'd get very upset. Yeah. Who's that? Psych wards got shut down because Jeff Kennett said it was too cruel to leave them lock away in psych wards. Well, listen, here's the truth. How is it any crueler or any less crueler locking them away in a general population prison where the help is not there for these people? Like, I would say that is more inhumane than the treatment that they were getting. Are you locked up with Kath? Oh, bullshit. I knew Kath. Yep. Lots of memories of the Cherry Tree Hotel, actually, as a youngster. Yeah. I remember asking Dennis and Victor for their fucking change when they'd come in. Yeah. My nan used to be the manager of the Cherry Tree in Richmond. If you know, you know. Screws didn't mind if Smack came in, but they hated pills because we all went wild. Yeah, so here's the truth. So one of the chiefs, like the free pippers, said to us, we don't care about the Bupe coming in because since Bupe came to prison, there's been like a 80% less overdose rate in prison. That was coming from one of the highest ranking three. Like, the next level is like not wearing a fucking suit, it's wearing a uniform. If you know, you know. Richmond days, true. Yeah. My nan also used to at night time run the fucking steam cleaners just down the road. Steam cleaners and dry cleaners. Dancer. If you know, you know. It's alleged Dennis unalive 13 people. Better late than never. Eru, what's going on, mate? Yes, in a psych ward, a doctor and nurse picked up my mum and this Asian naughty doctor wanted must. Yeah, yep, exactly the one dancer. Yep. Well, everyone used to call my name Chook. Yeah, that's what everyone knew her as, Chook. Oh, Dennis was a maggot. I'll say it. Look, people are going to be like, oh my God, he's calling Dennis Allen a maggot. And I'll call him a fucking police informer and a rapist. You know what I mean? Is that what Animal Kingdom was based on? Promise, brother, that's exactly what Animal Kingdom was based on. So the Australian movie Animal Kingdom is based on Kath and her boys, and then the series is based on the movie. So 100% Smurf is Kath Penningill. Yeah, the movie, 100%. And then they based the series on the movie. If you see the series, everyone's got the same name. Dennis was working with Roger. Oh, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's not a lie. So Roger Rogerson, the first time he was ever charged and convicted, mind you, in a court for supplying heroin to Dennis Allen, right? And then he appealed his case and all charges were dropped. So that's a true fact, mate. True fact. So everyone would be saying, oh, nah, he used to work for Skull Murphy. Well, that's who he used to be a police informer for, but he used to buy his fucking smack off. Roger Rogerson was the one that got pinched for it. My adopted uncle was his brother. Who? Peter, Lex, Victor. Biff, how did Stevie Wright Hey, listen, do you know what I mean? Like, I think with the Dennis Allen stuff too, right? There's a lot of stuff that's involved with Dennis Allen that people are still alive, and people, don't want people talking about this shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Dennis Allen himself, I don't fucking care, mate. Like, it is what it is. The dude was a piece of shit. He was exactly what I just said he was. He was a sour grapist. He was a police informer. He was just a maggot of a human being. One that Kath adopted. Oh, yep. Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, you did time with Wendy as well? Well, was that when she was locked up all over that bullshit with the Wall Street stuff? Dancer? Did you ever go to Adelaide in the late 90s? Oh, I was always working in my bro's bong shop, Holy Smoke, in Hindley Street. That's where I got my nickname. Nah, bro. I've never been to Adelaide. My dad lives in South Australia, but I've never been to Adelaide. Oh, that's good to hear. That's mad, Dancer. Do you know what I mean? What a fucking putrid lifestyle that we did choose to live. But here's the truth. People always say to me, do you have any regrets? Do you have any regrets? I nearly spent 14 years of my life in prison. At the time when I made that number, my eldest child was 16. So like I have spent it's a piece of shit. I'm a fucking piece of shit. So that's what it is. That's my regret. I don't have prison, all that bullshit that happened to me in my life made me the man I am today, and I'm actually someone I can be proud of. Um, but that's my regret. My regret is that I can't take that time back for my children because, I mean, all I can do is promise them, a better future and to not have them live the life that we used to live, that fast life before I fucking pulled my head in. Have you ever heard the rumors that Roger was Dennis's father? Nah, 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 nah. Bro, oi, bro. Bro, I've been around Melbourne and my family has been around Melbourne for fucking a long time, bro. Also, I can't remember what it was called. My fucking dad's uncle used to own the pub that used to be straight across the road from the Royal Children's Hospital there on fucking Racecourse Road. My uncle used to, so we've been around for a long time. You know what I mean? I'll say this. This is what I'll say without going into it, because respect to him. My grandfather's dead. My pop, but my pop was a docky. My pop worked on the docks, and fucking my my all my my family kind of came from that environment. Yeah, but my family's been around for a long time, bro. A long time. And yeah, 100%. Um, he's not Dennis Allen's dad. I actually think it would probably be almost impossible. But believe it or not, Dennis was only 36 when he died, I believed. So he was pretty young, done some hectic shit in all them fucking years. He was only young. Hey, Biff, you should live stream that prison architect game. Oh, yeah, true. I haven't really got into it. I haven't really got into it. I've been smashing um, Black Ops 7, like that blew my mind. It's not too bad. And I will challenge anyone to a 1v1. I've had a few in the chat challenge me to a 1v1 and recognize and respect. Put it this way. I would almost say my son is the best part of my life. My parents and family got their daughter back. Yeah, good on ya. Oh God, what's that? I hope that's not being nasty.
Grew up where the silence was louder than the scream. No one ever listened, just a kid with broken dreams. Chaos
My
on the
stepdad's
corner,
brother is
never
kind of like
strayed
Dennis
from
Allen. I
the
just want to take it.
blade.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I get it too, bro. Trust me, I understand it. I see it all the time too. Like,
Every
have to
door was
control
open,
myself. It seems like
every
these
lock was
days
true.
people
Growing
are
up
more
in a prison
disrespectful to
yard,
women than ever, and
chances
I
were
just can't
few.
fucking cop it.
Taught to take the hits, taught to never cry. But deep down I was searching for a reason why. But I turned it all around. Yeah, I
I
did it
did it
for my
for my
blood,
love,
for my kids, for my
for my
family.
family.
Pull myself out the mud, from a cell to the daylight. I'm breaking every chain. Showed them there's a better road. They don't have to know this pain.
I reckon this song's YouTube worthy.
Met you in the chaos. Thought I found my life.
But you were dancing, shadows deep into night. I wrote this. So AI made this song, but I wrote these words. These are my words. Ain't enough when the poison's got enough. But it got me in pieces, watching you fade away. Than you ever loved the day. Does anyone know who Dennis' dad actually was? Yeah, I mean, you can Google it. What song? This song that's playing right now. This is my song. Broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. The live stream, this live stream's interesting as fuck tonight, Biff. I'm glad. Do you know what? Because I said to myself, I'm fucking turning it up a level on my live streams. So much serenity. There's poison in my pistol and death in my hand. Yeah. So obviously,
I gave you every sunrise. You chose the endless night. Now love feels like a battle that I can't get right. I hope you found your peace.
what's the name of my song?
You may roam,
Chasing Dragons.
but you left me with these shadows in the place we called home. And it broke me in pieces, watching
You fade away.
You love the night more than you ever loved the day. Now I'm haunted by the memories.
Probably a drunk in a pub. Oh yeah, bro.
I'll ever love again, or if my heart will stay this fragile.
Oh no, you're right. I was actually just about to answer it. Biff, put on some ice. No, I can't. I can't play any music I don't have the rights to, because when I post this video to YouTube after this, I'll get a copyright. I can only play songs that I own or have the rights to, or songs that are free. Oi, Binks the cat, what are you doing? Biff, if given a choice, which OS country would you finish? Whoa. I don't know. Maybe somewhere in Europe. You know, we all know my name's Leif. Half of my family is from Norway, so I'd probably like to go over there and see what the go is. So this is the same song, same words, but it's like same words, different music. You were dancing with the people too tonight.
I gave you all my heart, tried to be your cure, but love ain't enough when the poison's got a lure, and it broke me in pieces.
Watching you fade away. Yeah, Norway. How good does Norway look?
Now the echoes of your laughter are just ghosts in my mind, and I'm left here
Well, I think fucking Kath's still alive, living in Venus Bay. You can ask Kath.
but you slid through like sand. Told myself I'd fix it.
Say, hey, Kath, how you going? Give us a wink.
But you were chasing dragons I could never hope to tame. Left me standing in the ruins, whispering your name.
Yeah, oi, it would be different if everyone could use, yeah. Watching you fade away.
You love the night more than you ever loved the day. Now the echoes of your laughter are just ghosts in my mind.
Was my mum a Leif Garrett fan? Nah. So, my name is Leif. I am named after my dad's cousin Leif, who died in Vietnam War. He's named after his dad Leif, and it's a Scandinavian name, Leif. So, as a matter of fact, here I'll tell you a bit of history. My grandmother's maiden name is Ericsson, and we have strong beliefs that we could be descendants of Leif Erikson, and that is why so many people in my family have that name. And yeah, we honestly believe that. Leif Garrett. True. I think people used to call him Leaf Garrett. I think people used to call him Leaf Garrett. Yeah, everyone used copyright. Yeah, back in the day, you can't get away with nothing now. That's why. That's why I've been smashing all these songs out. And actually, so the songs that I put on here tonight, I was actually like pleasantly impressed with. Can you remember the videos you used to watch on YouTube before they changed it? Fuck, there used to be some wild videos on here. My hometown is Venice, and your girl we picked up when your back is turned, and she will be smitten with love, and it's a game. It's game over. I don't know, bro. Don't know, mate. I have heard that the fucking Italians are heart stealers, mate. But here's the truth. Here's the truth. Most chicks out there love a tattooed gentleman, mate. That not only will protect her, will, you know, I don't think people care about sleazy type of shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you did that around me, you'd be bloody ducking lefts and rights. I'll tell you, I'd give you that many lefts, you'd be begging for a right. I'll fucking hit you that many times, you think you're surrounded. I'll give you that many taps, you'll think you're a sink. I'll give you that many dings, you'll think you're a plumbing chop. None your business. Yeah, my mum's is good. I just spoke to her before I came on. I said I will be going live, and she said she might not join. So Biff, mate, you don't stand a chance. Oi, bro, chill, mate. It's just a joke. But like, no, I would consider I would take my chances anytime. I don't know. I've just always someone that fancied my chances. Nah, but in all serious, last time we played this game, someone was picking up their teeth with broken fingers. So, just saying, confidence is always key. Plus, you know what I mean. You got to be able to duck and weave and stuff. I might be getting old, but it's like a bike. Do you know what I mean? Dino, quite obviously, I am joking too, brother. Hit them that many times, it'll be like on 2 times speed. Bloody oath, bro. I'm joking too. But in all serious, bro, I fight people like you on the way to a fight. Whoa, Tink. Wait. I found that last time, remember? I don't know. I can't do it again. Sorry, I'm joking, Dino. No, I know you were talking about you said in your comment about stealing. You said you'll come over with your missus and then like we'll sweep in and take your girl. And I said my joke back was no, bro, because I'd be swinging lefts and here we are now talking about it. I wonder where Desi is tonight. I don't know. Do you reckon he sits? Definitely not sitting by the fire. Oh yeah, like seriously, I'm a bit of a fucking winner at these comebacks too, and I'm mighty quick because like I've been doing it for a long time. Nah, but in all seriousness, I tried tap dancing last night. I fell in the fucking sink. Don't try tap dancing. Someone asked for a joke the other night. There it is. My mama is my chaperone. Nice. He's cold and stiff, Desi. Look, I'll tell you what, a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that, but they're still raiding houses around my town. Tap dancing. Yeah. Before I go, remember there are 3 types of people in this world: those that can't count and those that can't. Oh, I love that, bro. Luke. Don't try tap dancing unless you want to end up in prison. I've got a black belt in chick pow. Desi could be hiding underground somewhere. I mean, look, now I'm just imagining that Desi would be like at least my smartness, I would hope. Now, any smart man would not be anywhere the fuck around that joint because all them dipshits are still hanging around there, 400 deep. They've just got some Carnarvon dogs. They've got 100 specialist officers from Queensland. Phew. You know someone's going to get shot when they came. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't say that. Big ups to all the mumsies. Rest in peace, mum. Oh, rest in peace, your mum, Hex. Boof. Mums are the best, bro. I'll tell you what I used to write. This is what I used to write on every single letter. What I'd write to one of my brothers in prison, I'd say, never above ya, never below ya, always beside ya. Bulletproof love, Biff. Every letter, that's what I'd say. Never above ya, never below ya, always beside ya. I think they know Desi's long gone. I think all these cops are like, fuck yeah, 24 hours overpay. This is awesome. We've been doing it for a month. The missus just bought a new house and a Jag. What a piece of wave. Yeah, bro. Mums are not always the best, but glad you had a good one. Yeah. Oi, bro. Respect for saying that, bro, because I know everyone didn't have a fucking good mum, you know? And respect to those who made it out who didn't have a good mum or good dad, you know? Bloody hell, I sound like fucking young blood. Oh, my best friend that I ever had. Oh yeah, chilling with a guitar. make sure you hit me up an email, brother. Have a chit chat. He could easily still be alive. That guy in New South Wales was out in the bush for 8 years. He was. He was 8 years. But they had no idea where he was. Like, yeah, they were getting like leads, but he wasn't staying in the same area. It's healing to hear that. Oh, awesome, mate. I'm glad. Oh, Bluetooth it. So in my last live, someone said in the comments, the Bluetooth, what's the Bluetooth mean? Well, you're there, I'm here, I can't knuckles ya, so I'll Bluetooth it. Well, he has, and I think, like I said this a few videos back too, that the media and the government have a way to make these people out to be like folk heroes. Do you know what I mean? Like this is kind of like a Ned Kelly scenario all over again. Whoa, what did I miss, Jamie? Had a good mum but a bad dad? No, not good to hear, brother. Oi, bro, but you're here, and that's all that counts. That counts for something. True. There's doing a bit of extreme landscaping. Yeah. Well, so if we go back and we dig into what we know, right? So far we've had, he's a martial art. He's a black belt in martial arts. He's very outdoorsman. We heard from the old bloke, 87-year-old fucking Cecil DeMille. I don't know what his name was. That wasn't it, but had an old school name. Taught him how to survive in the bush. We've had people say that he wasn't a part of that community. We've had people say that Desi Freeman was on the grassy knolls with JFK. I'm pretty sure that Desi was part of 9/11 as well. Probably the Russell Street, Wall Street as well. I think it was Desi and Julian Knight, Hoddle Street. He was at all the streets, Desi. I have a good mum and dad. We have had our moments, but I wouldn't be the man I am today without them. Fuck yeah, bro. Oi, same, bro. I say this all the time. I use my mum as a measure. If I can be half the person my mum is, then I'm a good person. And yeah, I use my mum as a measure. Do you know what I mean? And I think if I aspire to be that person. No, I want to hear the truth about. Yeah, me too. Me too. Look, and there's always two sides to every story, and I just think this is what I think's fucking funny. Yeah, I think it's funny how first of all they were like, oh yeah, we'll go on there on firearms prohibition order warrant, and then it was like historic child sex offence charges. And then the other day, he's like, "Oh yeah, nah, he was suspect number one in the Silk and Miller police shooting." Like, are you for fucking real? Like, where did you pull that one from, Bonica J, from the Maley Dale? See, I didn't even say your name, Bonica J. I don't really like how the the soft sit stuff. Yeah, 100%. But I also think it's so easy when something like this happens because they tried to say, if you look back, the last few lot of police, unfortunately, rest in peace, that have had their lives taken, have been alleged to be taken by sovereign citizens. Something going on there. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because it's easy for them to say, come on, Biff, there must be evidence on the So, like, all right, straight up, Dancer, if that's what you want to hear, I'll put that in my next video and I'll tell you everything I know about that. But and you know what I'm like. I'm like fucking, you know what I mean? Chuck them all on an island and test out your nukes, Donald Trump. That's what I think of PDF files. But I also hate corruption, and I fucking hate how easy it was for them to label all this shit. Like, and still, right now, we only have one side of the story. Yeah, we have what we know from what we're allowed to see. The truth is, as we all know, right? And sometimes there's even three sides to a story, especially in a story like this. Look, I definitely don't want to be a part of a conversation that makes me fucking like a part of, you know what I mean? But like, I think as on the outset, all I will say is that word 1901, I will say that, yeah, I think there's probably a fair bit of truth in that because every time that this shit happens, that's the first thing they say. And I'll tell you why. Because they say they're anti governmentarianism, they are anti government. They say the laws don't apply to them, which makes them, it puts them straight on a pedestal that makes them 10 times more dangerous than what they actually are. So, yeah. I've been watching the series Utopia. The government sets people up for murder. Yeah, look, Cherry, and I believe you too, like 100%. But did you know this, right? So Marley, which is Desi's wife, leaked her camera footage. Did you know that? If you know how to do stuff, you can have a look at that. But also, I think people are getting trapped by finding information out on Chat GPT. Don't believe all that shit what Chat GPT is telling you because you know what I mean? Like, although AI is fucking 99% true 99% of the time, there's still that 1% that it's giving you dodgy fucking information. So don't go digging into Chat GPT and think that old fucking Chad's telling you these fucking U-Butte. You know, you got to ask him to make sure to cross-reference or do all that shit, you know? You saw some of it? Yeah, bro, look, and I think this is a time for me to say this, yeah. Like that's what my Patreon is for, yeah. It's very little used at the moment, but very soon because I can post on Patreon whatever I want. So let's not go into it because we don't need this in the chat, but all I'm saying, if I got my hands on that footage, would you guys like me to do a reaction video to that footage, which will not be ever allowed on here, will have to be on my Patreon? Would you guys like to see that? 'Cause I know the fucking public is dying to see it. Sainter, absolutely, mate. I can tell you something, right? I'll tell you something. Jump on DeepSeek right now. Jump on DeepSeek right now and try to find out something about Charlie Kirk's death. And DeepSeek will 100% tell you that Charlie Kirk is still alive. Like, you know what I mean? You got to understand, at the end of the day, ChatGPT is an app that's controlled by somebody. So, and it's a machine that learns whatever it's told. So, yeah, sweet as. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Here's the truth, right? Here's the truth as well. And like, it's very hard to talk about these situations because these are situations that can see you getting in trouble on platforms. So, but here's the truth, right? Here's the truth. So, let's fast forward 2 years, right? Or actually, let's rewind. Let's rewind 2 years, 2023, when those other officers' lives were taken in Queensland, right? So, what people don't understand is the reason that officers have body cameras on is because so when the time comes, that stuff is available to the public. A lot of people don't understand this, but that is freedom of information. So, what I'm saying is, people are already putting this stuff out, right? So this stuff's already going out there. It's not like I'm going to be the only person who's going to be talking about it. You've had Bonica J. I know that's not her name, and if I'm putting the letters of her first and last name, I'm changed Bonica J. Anyway, she said she's seen it, and then told in graphic detail what she's seen in that video. What is the difference? What is the difference? The truth is the public needs to hear and see what happened because right now we only have one side of the story. And me coming from a fucking ex-criminal background who spent most of my adult life in prison, it's important that your side of the story gets fucking heard. Otherwise, you've always got somebody who you don't want predicting the narrative on what's going on. That is why it is important that people do that. Do you guys all agree? Once again, we don't have to talk about it. Just smash me a thumbs up. And I'm telling you, I'll be all over it like fucking white on rice. Did you live in Beveridge at any time? No, I didn't, but I used to go there a fair bit. For most of Australia, one side of the story is enough. DML, like, you know what? And before 2025, that was probably correct. But I think today the public are a little bit more clued on than people give them credit for. And I think these days everybody questions everything. And I think we grow up and we live in a society where you have to question everything. When an officer charged me with offensive conduct, also, guys, we got 74 people in here. If you guys haven't smashed that like button and you're loving my content, we're live for 2 hours right now, 2 hours and 5 minutes. But also, somewhere around this screen, there is a subscribe button. And I would be absolutely appreciative and thinking you guys are fucking legends if you could smash that subscribe button. And somewhere around the vicinity of that subscribe button, if you smash that bell, you'll never miss any of my videos or my lives again. You'll get a notification on whatever device you watch me on. Exactly. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but that footage that came out about the other police officers, a female police officer lost her life, right? Once again, it is very sad what happened. But in the last lot of footage that got released, the guy ran away and left his partner to die, hiding on the ground, ringing his boss saying, "What do I do?" Like now, no one would ever know what it's like to be in that situation. So no one can say what they would do unless they've ever been under gunfire before. But I would say that had they be soldiers, that would be something that would be punished for. Do you know what I mean? True or not? That is why it is important for this footage to be out there and for you guys to see it. Always got the feeling you're a cranny boy. I am, bro. I just always got that feeling. I was a cranny boy, mate. Grew up in Marinda Park. Oof. I used to live on Clarendon Street. Very young, very young. Went to Cranbourne Primary. Then I went to Rangebank Primary. Then I went to Lyndhurst Secondary College. Then I got expelled from Lyndhurst and went to Hillcrest. Then I got expelled from Hillcrest, and then Lyndhurst accepted me back. Cranny boy, what's up? Biff, what's your opinion? Look, it's hard to say because like I find it hard to believe that if someone is, and everyone said that he's got caches buried out there in the fucking bush, he's always lived and, you know, been around that same area. He's a bit of a prepper. People from the prepper community have said that, you know, Des is a bit of a prepper. And yeah, Cranbourne, Victoria. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you're a cranny boy now? No way. How old am I? 37. Easy. Nah, I'm 42. I'm 42 years young. How old are you, Ali Lugosi? Lugosi? That sounds like a singer's name. Grew up in Cranny, went to Courtney Gardens. Oh, bullshit. Sisters went to Lynnhurst, then to P12 Narry. I went to Alkira. Oh, bullshit. Are the new suburbs of Melbourne? Not sure. My best friend lives in Hastings. Yeah, I lived in Hastings for a bit. Fucking got stabbed in the neck in Hastings. Survived. I mean, obviously. Oof. Glenn says I'm 55. Nice. LB grew up in Cranny too. What the fuck? I knew it. I went to Cranny Tech, turned Lynnhurst. Oh, bullshit. Cranny boy myself. You're a couple of years younger than me, but I bet we know a lot of the same people. Oh, I can tell you something right now. If you're ever drunk at Kelly's pub, you probably would have seen, we probably would have seen each other, I'll just say. But if anyone grew up in fucking Cranbourne, you know what Kelly's pub was like. Psst, what the fuck with the doxing? Only 42. You're a baby, Biff. I am. I am a baby, yes. I mean, I'm definitely not. I'm a fucking grandfather, but like, I think so. I'm younger than people think I am. Kelly's is my pub. Well, then you definitely know the people I know because the people I know still frequent there. I'll say this. No, 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 I won't. No, I won't. Oh, the settlement. Oh, fuck. So my mate, rest in peace, Leroy. It was the last time I seen him at the settlement. You're probably thinking, why have you got rest in peace on your middle finger? Well, because he fucking done the hurry curry. So I was like, watching the NRL grand final. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it today. Today. It's today now. Yeah. I'm 29. Still think I'm 15. Don't look a day over 47. Ah, that's mad. Thank you, mate. The rail track on the left heading south to Port Phillip. Why did you just say that? Why did you say that? Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know the truth, unfortunately, especially for Martin and, of course, the actual shooters. Yeah, has anyone been watching the Wasp files? The Wasp files. The Wasp files. The Wasp files. Yeah, I think Snoop done good at the AFL as well. LB's like, yeah, I know, but I'm asking why you said the rail track on the left heading south to Phillip Island. Why did you say that? There's no train that goes to Phillip Island, by the way. There's a train that goes all the way to Stony Point, and then you can catch a ferry to fucking Phillip Island. The train goes as far as Cranbourne, and then it stops, and then you have to catch a bus to Phillip Island. Trust me on that. But it's really, yeah, it's so hard to believe that he thinks it. Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is a lot of things happened there that was fucking crazy. Why did the town of Port Arthur buy a 40-man human body carrier? Like, all that shit just blows my mind. Oi, ex Val, you know what? When I was at the big day out once, Exhibit was there. And when Exhibit was there, he's like, yeah, everybody light up and put it in the air. And everyone did that. And then he's like, now everyone have it and then everyone blow it out. It was like one of the craziest effects I've ever seen at a concert. Because when everyone done it, obviously I was watching. When everyone done it, there was that much smoke in the air, and then they just blew all these lasers through the smoke. I was like, "Whoa, dude, that's fucking mad!" And I actually seen my first albino African American rapper. I was like, "Damn, dude, come out in one of those bouncing cars with Exhibit and everything." Yeah, the morgue bus, all that shit doesn't make sense to me. But I'll tell you something, yeah. So a lot of you people know that fucking before I'd started telling the reason I started telling my prison stories, rah rah rah, is because I used to do paranormal stuff. I love paranormal, yeah. So I used to go ghost hunting, and people used to join my lives in TikTok and go, "Oh, you fucking spend half your life in jail," and like try and dob me in like I care. And everyone was like, "Really? We want to fucking hear your story." So anyway, I've actually got 175,000 followers on TikTok. For those of you that don't know that I do TikTok, I've got 175.5 thousand followers actually. Oh, bouncy cars. But anyway, my point was, right? So when I was doing my paranormal stuff, so I actually have a good contact in Tasmania. So I've got the golden key, we'll say. So I have access to 1,800 heritage listed buildings in Tasmania. So I was doing a deal with the Heritage Society. So me going in their buildings and doing ghost huntings, kind of promoting their businesses as well. So anyway, I went to Port Arthur, right? And I've got a good drone. I've got it right here, actually. So this little beast of a drone goes 10 kilometers, yeah? 10 kilometers from where I place my bum, this little beast will go 10 kilometers, right? So it's tiny. Look at it. It's a DJI Mini. But this little beast goes fucking 10 Ks, yeah? Well, you're not allowed in Port Arthur where the Port Arthur stuff happened. I have drone footage. Not from me. Nah, it's illegal to do that. I found it on the internet. Oh, the fact that it's got a suppression order for fucking 80, it's still 72 years left on that suppression order. Why? Why? Tell me this. Respect to all the families whose lives were sadly taken in the Port Arthur attack. But surely they want to know what's in that file. I know if I had my family members taken like that, I'd definitely want to know what was in that file. True or not? Thank you, XVal. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with TJ. I rarely hear from him anymore or anything. Biff, you should try get access to Port Phillip Prison. DML, I am all over it. Promise you. Watch this space. But you've got to understand, I have spent a lot of time at that prison. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll let me, but we're onto it. We're onto it. If Brian was set up, why doesn't he speak up? Have you heard him? He's that drugged up. He doesn't even know what's going on. They did. They broke his spirit 100%. And all those were one exactly. Like, yeah. Have you seen that movie Nitram? Have you seen Nitram on Netflix or Stan? Makes you wonder who makes them movies, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I think we all want to know, you know. I think that's our right to know as well. So also, a lot of you guys don't know that I have a so my other channel, which used to be Biffs Big Biff's Haunted Stuff when I used to do my paranormal stuff, is now Chaos Chronicles 2. So it's the exact same as my this profile, but 2 at the end. And so I generally upload my lives to that now. So that's like a second. So if you guys haven't added me, it's just the exact same as this, but it's got a 2 at the end. Or if you type in the Chaos Chronicles clips, because that's the name of my page, and it's got a red Chaos Chronicles sign, the same as my logo, but it's red. Bloody hell. Nearly been on for 2.5 hours. I'm going to jump off shortly, guys. It's getting a bit late, and I've got to bring you guys a groundbreaking fucking video tomorrow. So watch this space, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And that's true. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't even go out in the yard. Chopper Reed talks about it. Have a talk to Chopper Reed about. Have a look. You can find it on YouTube. Chopper Reed on Martin Bryant.
Met you in the chaos, thought I found my life, but you were dancing with shadows deep into the night. I gave you all my heart, tried to be your cue.
Love ain't enough when the poison's got loose. It broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. Fucking groundbreaking, you say? Yeah, mate. Groundbreaking. Melbourne Southeast here. What's your opinion on Narrowar and Dandy knife crime? Fuck, bro. Bro, I've been stabbed 7 times, yeah, so I'm not best friends with knifey people. And I actually think, yeah, I'll say it, mate, it's fucking weak as piss, mate. It's weak as piss. If you know someone's only got these and you're going to shove them into them, it's weak as fucking piss. And I hate it. I hate the knife crimes. I hate it. No worries, DLI. Thank you. Whenever loving can. Yeah, no worries. Oi, guys, this was a fucking awesome live. I had a good night tonight, and yeah, I thought, you know what, we need to fucking turn it up to 11 on my lives. Yeah, this is what we can expect in the future. Yep, hand on hand. Charlie Reid, just like his dad. Yeah, actually. Yeah, knifey fucking people. You know them knifey fucking people? Me in pieces! Ever loved a day. Oh, a bit of tism. Fuck yeah. Bit of tism. Greg the stop sign. Greg the stop sign. And they used to sing that, I'm on the drug, I'm on the drug, I'm on the drug. Get it, read it. Not going to say it. Yeah, no worries. Oi, thank you guys. Had an awesome live. Oi, Dancer, you bloody super the super duper. Boof. Bluetooth it. Thank you guys. No, legit. It's been a good night tonight. And like I always say, I say it because I mean it. This community right fucking here, I can't tell you how much this means to me to be able to come here, sit here with you legends, have these chats. Like, it's fucking awesome. And the truth is, like, you can go and join other channels, but the community atmosphere is not like it is here. And that's no disrespect to anyone else's live. It's just that I honestly believe that we have the best community here on YouTube. So, bang, everyone who's a solid subscriber, viewer, let's Bluetooth it right now. You all know what I'm about to do. 3, 2, 1, boof, Bluetooth it. And you know, every single one of you legends that just put your fucking hand up to your screen of your fucking phone or your TV are absolute solid Chaos Crew fucking legends. 100%. And I honestly believe it. Thank you. Don't change. Nah, never. 100%. This is why I do it. And you know what? You guys hear me say it all the time, and it's not, I don't just say it. Like, we legitimately 100%, like, you can go and join other people's chats, even in when I do my premieres, even when we do our premieres, the chats that we have in our lives and our live premieres is mind-blowing. You can jump on a channel that has 1 million subscribers and they still sometimes don't get as many people in their premieres as we get. And that's a fucking solid effort, you bunch of legends. Look at that. Look at all the Bluetooths. Boof. Fucking love it. Left and right. Boof. Boof. Nah, but legit. Like, and you guys all know, all the OGs, you guys fucking know, and like, he's mean the world to me. And you guys heard before, right? You heard before how defensive I got when someone kind of got a little bit narky at my OGs when I asked for constructive criticism. And I was like, oi, they've been with me since the start and they're their opinion means a lot to me. And that's the same. This is our page, guys, and your guys' opinion means a lot to me. And yeah, just know that, like, fuck, I'm in preacher mode right now, but just know that, like, there's nothing more humbling as a person who's lived the life I have lived to have people sitting there right now supporting my cause, and for a human that lived on the fucking bad side of things for a very long time, this is the most humbling feeling in the world. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys know, much love, much love. And all right, so we got 3 minutes, guys. I'm going to jump off in 3 minutes. So it's actually 2 minutes and 44 seconds. I reckon we could get one more in. I reckon we could get one more in. Ready? This is, like I said, same words, but it's kind of my other style of music I like. Ready? Ready? We're going to go out with a bang. I feel like a Crusty Demons fucking, that's what it feels like, a Crusty Demons song. You were dancing with shadows, leaping to the night. I gave you all my heart, tried to be your cure, but love ain't enough when the poison's got a lure. And it broke me in pieces. Watching you fade away. You love the light more than you ever loved the day. So once again, I wrote the words to this song, yeah? It's AI, that's my word. Oh, he does, Tony Hawk 3. You can tell I'm a 90s, 2000s boy. Never hope to tame. Oh, thank you, X-Val. Broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. You love the night more than you ever loved a day. You know what the song's about? So, roam. But you left me with these shadows in the place we called home. And it broke me in pieces, watching you fade away. You love the night more than you ever loved a day. Now I'm haunted by the memories, trying to find my way, wondering if I'll ever love again. Time to drink milk and go to bed. True. Songs for Need for Speed. I actually think this song would go good on YouTube. This is the same words.
Thought I found my life, but you were dancing with shadows deep into the night. I gave you all my heart, tried to be your cure,
but you
the love ain't enough when the poison's got a lure. And it broke me in pieces.
I reckon I know what this song's about.
You love the high more than you ever loved the day. Now the echoes of your laughter are just ghosts in my mind. And I'm left here wondering if I'll ever love again.
Thank you.
I tried to hold you close, but you slipped through
Like sand.
Told myself I'd fix it, be your solid land.
Boy, how good's Tulsa King? I watched the first series. This song's called Chasing Dragons. Broke me in pieces. Watch you fade away.
You love the night more than you ever loved the day.
All right, guys. I left it on a banger. Left it on a banger. We'll go out on one more. All right, guys. So 7 o'clock tomorrow night, 7 p.m. I'll have a premiere. Louder than the tree. I wrote this too.
No one ever listened, just a kid with broken dreams. Chaos on the corner, and the streets were never safe. Learn to fight the demons with a cold and hardened faith. Every door was locked, every light was dim.
Schoolyard turned prison yard.
Chances looking slim. Taught to take the hits, taught to never cry.
Fuck yeah, big up everyone. What a vibe this fucking live's been tonight. Yeah, I did it for my blood. Yeah, I did it for my family.
Pull myself out the mud, from a cell to the daylight. I'm breaking every chain. Showed them there's a better road. They don't have to notice pain.
Yeah, brother.
This life ain't just survival. It's legacy and truth. I made my name from fire. Now I'm speaking true to you. From the chaos came a voice that they never understood. But I did it. Yeah, I did it. I did
it for my blood.
Every scar's a story from a time I could have died. But I'm still here breathing, and I hold my head with pride.
Fuck yeah. Best crew on. Best crew. Saying those words together made it sound like best screw. Best crew.
I'm just telling you the facts. It's a graveyard with a roster. No one ever comes back. But I made it out the furnace.
All right, legends. I'm going to take off. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you for listening to my beast of a song. I love it. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. Actually, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if I should put this on my YouTube. Have you guys heard me sing country and western? Anyway.
Try to be your cure. A little love ain't enough when
poison's bottle.
And it broke me in pieces watching you fade away.
Right, guys. Thank you, guys. All right, we'll smash it up on YouTube.
I tried to hold you close, but you slipped through like sand.
Make a YouTube for music. Have you guys heard me singing? So if you guys go back to my earlier videos, so I sing at the start in two, like I've got two different intros. So I sing Loser by Three Doors Down and I sing Why by Reed Southall Band. So if you go back and you listen and you hear people singing, except for that stupid AI one that sounds like a robot, but those outros and intros on my earlier videos is me singing. It's actually me singing. And so I didn't know. So I actually done it wrong. So I got the music and I separated the lyrics from the music because the karaoke was crap. And I actually got hit with a copyright for it. But how cool is this? Reed Southall Band said, I can keep them and Three Doors Down, keep them videos up. I just can't get monetized for them. So I was like, fuck yeah. Just like got connections with fucking Three Doors Down and Reed Southall Band and stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining my live. What a fucking vibe this has been. And so also, guys, remember I do have a new channel, which is more than likely where this is going to be getting uploaded. It is called The Chaos Chronicles 2 or The Chaos Chronicles Clips. If you want to find it with the @ it's the exact same @ as this one with a 2 on the end. All right, legends, absolute fucking cracking screen. Bloody hell, learn how to talk. Absolute cracking stream, and you guys have been absolutely fucking awesome. What a vibe this has been.